Hey guys, this is Matt with Adrenaline Cycles. Going over a subject today that doesn't get touched on as much, the benefits of a 64-inch machine. I know everyone has the pros of a 72-inch machine. You got a little bit stronger components in your suspension, you got a little bit more suspension travel, stability, comfort in your ride. Most people can pretty much get the 72-inch machine where they want them. However, the 64-inch, being from Southeast Kentucky, the 64-inch machine shines in some areas that the 72-inch struggles in here. At least where I'm from, I know there's some parks here. You'll be fine in the 72-inch. I ride some old four-wheeler trails. I still have a 72-inch machine myself, but I still run into some trouble. So yeah, starting right off, if you have trail restrictions, if you just have an old trailer, don't want to buy a new trailer and it'll only hold a 64-inch machine, right there's a pretty solid reason. Not just trail restrictions that are set by the park, because some parks, you know, you have to meet a minimum requirement to get in. Some trails are literally only a certain width, just man-made. I have some areas where I can't squeeze in between trees anymore. On top of that, you'll see some rain trenches or just, you know, mountain washed out sides where you can't squeeze by on your 72-inch machines. You can in the 64-inch machine. Another thing people don't think about is your power to weight ratio. If you're getting it for racing, this has a couple more horsepower per 100 pounds. There's a breakdown of it on the Can-Am website. You have a 200 horsepower machine, which this is not. This is, you know, before everybody calls me out, this is not the RR, but if you have your 200 horsepower 64-inch machine pulled up beside your 200 horsepower 72-inch machine, the 64 is obviously lighter due to the smaller A-arms and the shorter suspension parts. The big deal a lot of people look at too, price. Your 64-inch counterpart is going to be a bit cheaper than your 72-inch machine. I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this video because, just like everybody else, I love my 72-inch machine. Just wanted to shine some light, let people know, you know, this isn't the, you know, just stray away from 64 inches. If you actually come right here, I didn't line it up straight because a couple inches on this side and a couple inches on that side doesn't look like much difference. But if you look from a 72-inch to a 64-inch, this is actually overall how much road you're saving that you can get through on those old ATV trails or just wherever you may be riding. So yeah, the 72-inch machine is great, but some of you all out there may want to look into a 64-inch machine for the listed reasons: price, power to weight, trail limitations, just what meets your needs. All right, guys, a couple more things. A couple of the techs overheard me talking about the strength of the suspension components. I guess it could be bias, unless you actually have, you know, the test for the tensile strength numbers right in front of you. A few people here say that the shorter, although smaller, A-arms may be a little stronger due to the shorter length. Usually, you know, you have a longer A-arm, it gets that a lot more stress points in it to where it could break. So I could say both points, just the 72 does have a little thicker A-arms than the 64. However, everybody upgrades their 72 components eventually, as you can do with the 64. So however you want to run with that. And if you do decide you want a little more ground clearance, or a little more stability, you can always bump up to an offset wheel for these, a 5.2, 4.3, whatever you want to run. So, and if you guys have any more questions, give us a call down here at Adrenaline Cycles, 606-258-0005.